I think you would have been told or informed by Gemma that this class is moving to a Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Yeah. So hopefully that works for everyone still. Right, I think we can get started. I've got the mat, I've got a chair this morning, and we're going to come and do some work on standing. And we're going to do some back bending as well. And we're going to try and get in some forward bending. So just go through a few postures, just like a general practice to get started. Have a chair. Do you all have 2 yoga bricks? Do you have 2 yoga blocks or 2 bricks? If you don't worry. We'll use fingers, but if you do, they're very handy. So you do, so great. Wonderful. We're going to start on the chair and we're going to kneel. And when you're kneeling, if you're able to sit on your heels, then you go ahead and sit on your heels. The chair is at the top of the mat. So I'm just going to put your chair at the top of the mat. You're going to go to the other side of your mat and simply sit on your heels. You'll see me probably with something underneath my ankles. That's just for me to protect my right foot where I have a little bit of inflammation. Otherwise, I still sit on my heels. And if I'm supporting one area, then I have to support the other to keep the balance. So I've put something underneath my ankles. It supports one foot, but equally keeps the other one supported, so it's balanced. If you need to support your feet, your joints, your ankles, anywhere, you must do both sides, never one. So you keep balanced, especially whether you're standing or seated in any form of practice you're doing, even in your normal life, actually. So come along and sit on your heels, if you can. If sitting on the heels is not possible, you put something between the calves and your thighs. So sitting, just palms on your thighs, keep the shoulders relaxed. If you bend your elbows a little bit towards your hips, it will begin to activate your back chest and the front chest as well. And just notice that. So sitting, palms on your thighs, a little bend in the elbows downward to give you this activation through the back chest to open the front chest. And then just trying to keep the neck long and the crown of the head to the ceiling. Close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. If for any reason it's difficult to inhale through the nose this morning, just inhale through the mouth, exhale through the mouth. So just stay with that. Try not to rush the inhalation or rush on the exhalation. On the contrary, can you slow the exhalation down a little more? And we want to try and observe the breath that's happening around the lower abdomen. So you want to take your awareness to the lower belly. Observe yourself first. See what happens with the abdomen expanding on the inhale and releasing and relaxing on the exhale. And then on observation, as it begins to expand on the inhale, see if you can bring it up a little bit. Inhale through the nose. Keeping the lift through the spine. Exhale. And see if you can take the exhalation back towards the belly. If that's also challenging, you just stay around the belly. You just breathe in around the belly, keep it there, and keep your awareness on exhaling around the belly too. So we do lower abdominal breathing before we try and bring it up towards the heart space. Still want to feel the air through the nose if possible, and the exhale through the nose if possible. Otherwise, try exhale through the mouth. Resist exhaling from the back of the throat. You end up tensing the throat muscles. Just another moment or so here to tap into the breath, so we can bring that into the practice. And as we then practice, you use the breath to practice, to deepen your practice. From here, gently open your eyes and then move on to your knees and put your hands on the chair. And just leave your hands on the chair and open your chest. Do a gentle opening through the chest. and then press the chair round the back and draw the belly up. So it's like a cat-cow position. We're using the chair, not the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, open the chest to the chair. Exhale, round the spine. Draw the belly up. And then we're going to take the hips back. So you feel this exhalation here, and you make space through the heart space. Take your tail all the way back to your heels. Let the back open. There you go. Take an exhale here. Inhale, come up. Take your chest towards the chair a little bit. Tuck your tail forward and take your hips back. Exhale back. There you go. Chest down. Use your breath. Inhale. Tail forward, chest open. Exhale, tail back. 2 more times. Breathe in. Open. And exhale, take it back. Use your breath. Up you come. Inhale. And exhale. And back onto your knees. And then from here, step forward and bring your feet up and fold over the chair. So your feet are now hip width. Keep your feet hip width. Bring your forearms on the chair and drop your head down. With the chair, you can bring your weight forward and get a little more from the back of the legs. Look between your kneecaps. Lift the skin of the kneecaps up. Engage that activity towards your thigh bones, so you feel the back of the legs open. Take another breath in. Feel the expansion, and as you're folding, exhale from here. And then from here, inhale, put your palms on the chair, and straight arms. And again, look forward with your chest, press the chair away with your palms. You open your chest, so you get a sort of a right angle. Move the hips back, move the hips back, move the hips back. Wonderful. Keep that going. Leave your palms on the chair and just step your left foot back a little bit. You move the left heel in and you extend through the right leg. Exhale. So keep taking the hips back, keep taking the hips back, keep taking the hips back. Feel the front leg open. Take an exhale, chest over the front leg, opening through the arms. Release your gaze down. Take a breath in. Exhale here. Inhale, look forward. Try and keep the chest open. You know where the front foot is. Step the front foot back to meet the back. Feet are hip width. Tuck the heel in and take the other foot forward and do the same. Move back with your hips and you're extending over the front leg again. So you just swap legs. The back heel is slightly in. Try and keep your chest open. Keep the spine elongating. Press the palms into the chair. We'll take another inhale here. Exhale. And then from here, you're going to step back again, and then move your hips back. Exhale completely. Breathing in, breathing out. Look forward, walk your feet to the chair, and do a forward bend again. And fold, forearms on the chair. Tip forward, so there's no fear of falling over, because your chair is there to help you tip forward, so you can bring extension through the legs even better. And another exhale here, and then press your feet. Inhale, please come up. So taking that into facing the front, we've got the chair on the right-hand side. So if you can leave your chair on the right-hand side, or you can just turn around. You don't have to look at me, but if you need to see, that's fine. You're not facing the chair, it's on the side. The chair is on the side. Have your seat facing you, and then hands on your pelvis. And then from here, I just want you to step your right foot. So turn the heel to face your left arch, and then step it underneath your chair. And then your left foot, you step back, the heel back. So you're at an angle for triangle. You press your left heel, you come over the right leg. Keep your hands on your hips. I want you to work your legs. Keep your hands on your hips, keep the elbows out. See if you can bring your side body over your right leg. Keep extending that right leg into the hip, keep pressing the back heel, come to your maximum extension, then release the right hand. Press the right hand, press the left heel, then raise the left arm up. We're going to adapt triangle this morning and extend from the left heel over in line with the left ear. Take a deep breath in, press the left heel, extend. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears. And then pressing your left heel, bring the arm back. If you need to bend the right knee, please do. Otherwise, you try and find your way back up. Well done. Hands on your hips. And then I just want you to turn around, put your hands on the chair. Now you know your right foot is underneath your chair. You turn the back heel away from you, take the right foot back, line your feet up hip width, and you extend back, you exhale. So you keep equidistant on both sides. From here, you step the left foot forward underneath your chair. You tip that right heel around. So again, you have your left heel in line with your right arch. And then you press the left heel, you come up and you have your hands on your hips again. So as you have your hands on your hips, you've got your back to me now. So we know that you're just going to extend over the left leg. Keep your hands on your hips, extend over the left leg. Keep pressing your right heel, extend over the left leg. So it's the same thing. Look, extension, try not to come forward. Tip your tail forward because we know that the hips want to stick out at the back. You want to move your hip bones up and tip your tail forward. Off you go. Keep extending over that leg. Keep extending over that left leg. See how much you can get until you're ready to release the palm on the chair. Yeah, just put the palm on the chair, the left hand on the chair. Press. Keep the right heel out, please. Find the space between the legs. If you're able to lift the right arm up, it goes straight up. Straight up. You get some distance between your feet, so you get a nice extension for your spine. Anything you do with your legs helps the spine elongate. If you can take the arm over in line with the ear, take the arm over. That's it. Keep pressing the right heel. Don't turn the chest towards the floor. Rotate the chest to the ceiling. There you go. One more inhale from the back heel. Use your breath. Stay in the pose. Exhale. And then release the right hand on the chair. Tip that right heel up a little bit and take that left foot back. Give yourself an exhale here. Take a breath in. Exhale. Walk your feet to the chair. And now bring the chair in front of you. So I'd like you to use the whole width of your mat. Take your feet wide, equidistant if you can from the center. So your feet are wide. Your feet are on the mat. Your chair is just in front of you on the floor, away from the mat. Go wide with your legs. You want to go wider. That's it. Now, press the outer edges of your feet, put your hands on the chair. So we're doing a wide angled forward bend here. Keep the kneecaps up, keep the thigh bones up. Now from here, you need to move your hips back as you take your hands on the chair. You can press your palms and you can hold the edges of your seat. Go back, chest down. Go back, chest down. Feel the space come through the back of the thighs, spreading through the buttock bones, taking your chest down. So you want to get length. Think about going back, not down. If you go back, the chest will come down. Move the hips back. Go a little wider. So you're on the full width of the mat, not on the smaller width of the mat. Take your time. Kneecaps up. But don't go so wide that you're slipping and sliding, you're losing control. You need to still activate the legs. Kneecaps up, thigh bones up. Lift the hip bones up. Exhale through the lower abdomen. Breathe in through the lower belly. Exhale through the belly. Take another breath in. Breathe out. Shoulders away from the ears. If you're confident enough to release the hands on the floor, go ahead, release the hands on the floor, drop the top of the head down. So you want to press the palms on the floor from where you were. You want to stay wide, or you stay on the chair. You've got the options, but the chair has helped you create space. So you can take it further if you wish and put the hands on the floor. But it is through the wide angle forward bend that we're doing this, not narrow legs. And then very slowly, take an inhale, heel toe your legs together, best way, heel toe, keep walking inward, and then have your feet head width, and slowly bring yourself up. Take the chair out the way now, please. So we're back to, we're actually coming to the bricks. I'd like you to come back onto your knees, but this time on the floor. If you need knee support, please go ahead and take knee support. So again, you're on your knees, feet are flat behind you, feet are flat behind you. If you'd like to take the big toes together and take the knees wide, we're taking the hips back. We have the hands on the chair, now the hands are on two flat bricks. If you don't have two flat yoga bricks, you use your fingertips. You come onto the fingertips to create space. The yoga bricks, they're flat. The palms go on the yoga bricks, and we take the chest down. So the bricks are going to help you keep the palms up. You're now elongating along the floor. The palms on the bricks are going to bring that space between your back, chest to melt the heart space down. Take time, let that happen for you. Allow that height and that opening through the arms and the armpit chest to breathe through the side ribs. Exhale through the abdomen. Soften, move the hips back a little more, and then breathe in, expanding through the abdomen, coming into the side ribs, through the arms. Exhale. Otherwise, sometimes without lifting the floor, we tend to collapse down and the arms are not activated. If the arms are inactive, we're not going to create space around the heart space, around the heart center. And we do need the breath to touch just here in the upper inner arms. Take an inhale, pressing your palms on the bricks, look up and coming onto your knees. Now, we are going to lie on our belly. I'd like you to be careful. We're lying on the belly and the blocks go in front of you because we're going to do a supported locust pose. When you lie on your belly, if you don't feel secure on your pelvis, you can take a folded blanket and put it in the middle of your mat. So your pelvis is a little bit supported. If you're comfortable lying flat on the mat, go ahead, lie flat on the mat. So we come onto the belly and the pelvis, and we elongate the feet, and we move the hips right to left. Just move your hips left to right, right to left. So keep moving the hips. There you go. And settle down. I'm going to give you a couple of cues here to help you protect the lower back, because when we do back bending practice, we invariably may end up using the lower back muscles. We want to strengthen the lower back muscles. So while you're here exploring your pelvis on the floor, lift the right leg up a little bit, extend it back and release it back down. And then lift the left leg and extend it back and release it back down. You should be on the top of your feet. Allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out. You can be resting on your forearms with your forehead on your forearms if you wish to start. Now, I'd like you to press the top of your feet. Do not curl the toes under. And see if you can take the energy and roll over to the little toe side. You should feel the upper inner thighs moving to the ceiling. That's going to create an opening through your lower back. From here, take one hand on a flat brick in front of you, and take the other hand on a flat brick in front of you, and extend your arms forward. So your arms are extended forward, your legs are extended back, you're extending from your center all the way to the fingertips and extending from your center all the way back to your toes. Keep the palms on the bricks and feel that space along the chest. Take a deep breath in. Allow yourself to exhale. And can you press your palms and peel the chest up a little bit? Look forward. Look forward. Look up. Point through the toes. Press the palms. Lift the chest. Breathe in. As you exhale, soften the legs. Keep the legs active, but bring the chest down, soften the back, release the forehead. Then you can relax the legs. Exhale. Turn the bricks to the next height. You go a little higher. They have 3 heights. They're flat and then they're on the side. As long as they're proper yoga bricks. Otherwise, you're staying on your fingertips. We're doing it again. Press your palms. Breathe in. Activate your legs. Press the top of the feet. Roll onto the little toe side. Keep space through the back of the legs. Inhale. Peel the chest off the floor. Press the palms. There you go. Feel the upper back open a little bit. Activate through the arms. Do another inhale. Keep the legs active. Keep lifting, pulling the chest forward, legs further back. Draw the lower belly up a little bit. Connect as you lower. Exhale. Very nice. Release the hands behind you. The back of the hands towards your hips. Forehead on the floor. We'll do one more. Locust, which is similar to what you've done, but it's kept, we've prepared the armpit chest area to keep the opening in the chest. So activate feet, pelvis, breath, inhale, and lift the arms up, the chest up, the legs. So the arms lift behind you. Lift the arms up behind you, palms facing the ceiling. Extend through the legs. That's it. As the chest comes forward, the arms go back. The legs go back. Everything goes up a little bit. Exhale, lower altogether. Take your head to the side in case you need to release your neck. We have one more locust. Again, prepare, arms behind you, legs extended, breathing in, prepare to come up, lift off, extend the legs, take the arms up, lift, soft gaze forward. So you're elongating forward by taking the arms in back, chest forward, legs extending. Think about around the navel, separating the lower body from the upper body. As you exhale, lower. Shoulders away from the ears. Turn your head to the other side to release the neck. And now put the hands next to your chest. Press the floor and be still. Don't be quick to come up. Just press the hands next to your chest. Activate the elbows. Elongate through the legs. Strong legs connect through the abdomen. As you press your chest, peel the chest up. Cobra, little higher. Cobra, tiny bit. Cobra, well done. Breathing in, strong legs. Lift the lower belly towards the spine. Give yourself an exhale. If you can push yourself all the way up, take your hips to your heels. Rest the back of your hands to your feet. Go back, exhale. You can sit on the heels or you rest the back of the hands and release your chest and your forehead to the floor. And now breathe into your back and exhale away from the back. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out. And from here, you walk your hands forward again. Extend, look forward, press the palms, come onto your knees. You're on all fours, down, open into cow, open the chest, draw the belly up, come into cat, round the back. 2 more times, open the chest, come into cow. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears. And I'd like to do a little variation here for you. From your cat-cow, I'm just going to turn forward. You don't have to, so you can see what I'm going to do. We're going to take the left leg out and press the outer edge of the foot on the floor. Did you see? It's a straight leg. It's a straight leg. Yes. Wonderful. If you can, left arm out. And we thread that left arm through and try and get to the floor with your head if possible. You don't have to. We just want to drop the left shoulder down towards the floor, press the right hand, press the outer edge of the left foot into the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your side. So we release through the back with an active left leg. And take an inhale and come up. And bring that left knee back and stay on all fours. So it's just a variation of thread the needle through cat-cow. Open the chest in. Your cow, look forward, chest forward, hips high, then tail down, belly up, round the shoulders, coming to cat. Exhale here. Press the palms, come back to neutral. Let's press the palms, right foot to the side. So your arch of your right foot in line with your left knee. That's it. And then pressing both hands to start. We release the right arm out to the right. And we see if we can thread through and see whether the shoulder can come down towards the floor. Adjust your left hand. Press the left hand into the ground. And action of the left hand, bent elbow, to keep you there. Take a deep breath into that side extension through the variation of cat-cow and gate pose. Wonderful. Take another exhale here. And very slowly use your left hand and please bring yourself up. And then back on your heels. Take your support as you need your supports. And sit on your heels. You can have your knees wide. What you can also do, the variation on sitting, is bring your knees together. Those 2 bricks that you had, if you put them between your feet, either one or the other, it's nicer at the end of the practice or at the beginning. It'll change your seat. Please try it. Keep your knees together. Take your yoga brick, 1 or 2, put between your feet. So it's called, this is hero pose, where you want to take the tail between your heels. It'll give you a separation of your tail. It will rest your legs, and it's a very therapeutic pose. It's one that you can sit in at any time to revive your tired legs, readjust the pelvis, organize the balance between the lower body and the upper body, and one that you can use, especially after you've eaten, if you want to digest your food well. It's a nice way to sit, but we're not on the heels, we're between the heels. We've gone between the feet. Palms on your thighs, drop the elbows down. See if you can elongate through your heart space. Sit still, try and sit back. If you're on the bricks, you should be able to sit back. And if it's uncomfortable, take an extra one. There's nothing wrong with taking extra support in height to help your legs and anything around the joints that need supporting. And then close your eyes. And close your eyes and take yourself back to your abdomen. Allow your toes to soften in case you're gripping and holding on. Allow the top of the feet to sink towards the ground. Your shins, Let your thighs get heavy because we tend to hold them up. Even when we're sitting, there's a feeling within us that psychologically or consciously like wants to keep things up, because that's what we do. We keep things up, we hold on, we just can't let go. You're sitting, you're supported, so leave the legs alone, let them rest. Consciously take your awareness to areas in your legs that don't seem to simply just be resting, even in this position. Palms are light, we're not gripping. Arms heavy, sitting, resting in this position. Go to your throat, keep your eyes closed, soften the throat muscles. Take your awareness between one ear and the other. Just move right to left, left to right. And you let the air come through the nose. Go between the air through the nose and go to the abdomen. So it's quite a journey to breathe in through the belly, feel the expansion around the abdomen and bring it all the way up towards your heart space. And feel the air come through the nose as you inhale, and then you exhale the air from the nose and see whether you can feel it traveling. We miss it. Now we either exhale through the chest or we just exhale here. But there's a journey here that we need to go through. About 5 steps, 5 energy centers, from base all the way up towards the collarbones. Eventually bringing some peace and quiet to the areas between the eyebrows. So just sitting with yourself, with your breath as the body just recovers. You haven't done that much, but whatever you've done, resting your legs. Sitting with the self, sitting with your breath, allows you to bring quiet to the mind. That doesn't mean you empty your mind. The thoughts are going to come. The emotions attached to those thoughts will come. The feelings attached to the emotions or vice versa to the thoughts are going to come. There's no need to put a stop to any of that. It's just about you sitting with what's coming, allowing what you don't need to get yourself attached to just drift by, not hold on to anything. Something may come up that's interesting and creative. Just make an emotional or mental note of it. But to sit with the self, with your thoughts, with your feelings, in your awareness, is where you can sit and be quiet and calm the nervous system down. Palms to your heart space, together, elbows down, deep breath in. Bow your head, exhale. Namaste. If you wish to lie down and stretch your legs, please do. You can rest your legs on the chair. You can continue sitting with your eyes closed because it just feels right. Just stay sitting. It's a powerful process to be able to do that. And even you can practice just a little bit, prepare the body. When the body is prepared, sitting is so much easier. Being still, becoming quiet is easier. And the key is then the breath. Then the body is breathing, which is what we want. We want the body to breathe effectively. Whether you're sitting with your breath, whether you're lying down in Shavasana with your breath, you need to be there. Namaste, ladies. I'm going to quietly sign off. And so hopefully see you on Tuesday evening, where they switch the class to the evening class now.